Hello students, so welcome again. So we are going to discuss about the semester second, paper second, that is the principles of plant sciences, plant physiology, introduction to the plant physiology. So basically we are going to start with the online session only. So be attentive. So basically the plant physiology, when we study about the plant physiology, so basically we should know the detailed characters of the plants, its structures, its functions, how does it works. Okay, so this plant physiology, it is an interdisciplinary science. So we can say, according to the definition. Okay, so this plant physiology, it is a discipline of botany where the structure of the cell, tissues and organs are, we can say, an associated process and the functions are studied. Okay, so this plant physiology is concerned with the process of functions, again the responses of the plants to the changes according to the environment, and the growth and the development which form that results from the responses only. So the plant process includes ion absorption, then sap movement, then transpiration, photosynthesis, respiration, metabolism, then plant growth are there, then various growth regulators are there, then the process of flowerings are there, so various other etc. we can say. So this plant structure, process and the functions are correlated, which is basis of study of the plant physiology, and which helps, or which gives to the according, which changes according to the response to the environment. Okay, and it helps for the growth of the plant only. And the various scientists have worked according to this only. So first I'm going to discuss, that is Stephen Hales in 1721. He is known as the father of plant physiology, Stephen Hales. So he discovered the water absorption and importance of light in the plant life. There are various other scientists also in from the 70s, then 18th, the 1920s, that Granner and Allard, he discovered the physiology of flowering. Then again in that only year, that is Wendt, he discovered the role of growth regulators. Okay, then Joseph Priestley, the first experiment he did it, that leading to the discovery of gaseous exchange between the plant and the atmosphere one. Again the Indian scientists have also worked in this. J.C. Bose, Sir J.C. Bose in 1924. So he discovered the ascent of sap he found out that ascent of sap is due to the pulsatory activity of inner layer of the cortical cells. So then the next, that is Robert Hill, then McCullers are there, then Hans Krebs is there. So there are various scientists, until now it has been going on. The various scientists are still now working. The scientists like you also, they are going studying. Those who are studying and those who have interest in this, they are willing to do something for the environment, for this farmers, for this new generation. They are working for this only. So, okay, so there are various, according to the definition we'll study. The plant physiology is the science which deals with the functions of cells, tissues, organs, other plant as a whole. Okay, so and the next definition, that is plant physiology is a discipline of botany where the structure of the cell, tissues and organs and associated processes and functions are studied. So again, basic clarity I will give, that is a plant physiology. It is a branch of science, or we can say branch of botany, which deals with the various study or the knowledge of how the plants it works, how the cells are formed, how the growth of the cell is formed, how the plant growth is being formed, what are the cells, what are the tissues, what are the functions. Okay, so overall knowledge of this, okay, of the plant is known as a plant physiology. So when we discuss, that is a scope, what are the scope now, when we say we should know the plant's various activity, its structure, its functions. So this plant physiology has a various scopes in, we will say, horticulture, then soil science, organic chemistry, plant biotechnology is there, then plant pathology, morphology, anatomy, ecology, okay, then genetics, biophysics are there, forestry, agriculture, cell biology, pharmacognosy. So these are the various, we will say, importance or the scopes. So this one of the we will say that cell biology, which takes into account study of structural details of the cell wall, membranes, mitochondria, then chloroplast, that is endoplasmic reticulum, nuclear ribosome, etc. So these structures and the serial functions are correlated with the part of the plant physiology. Okay. Then the next one, that is by the proper understanding the physiological process of other subjects like biochemistry or the morphology or the pathology, genetics and ecology may be documented. We can prepare with the help of this, knowing the physiology of plant. So the plant physiology, again, it is related with the morphology one, systematics, anatomy one. So it has a great scope in interpretations of form of plant parts in terms of functions and solving certain taxonomic problems also. Okay. So this plant physiology has scope in molecular biology, then tissue cultures to understand exact physiological phenomenon of growth and development without understanding exact physiology of plant cells, tissues and organs. So the we can say not tissue culture is possible without this. So to understand genetics, regulatory mechanisms, protein synthesis, knowledge of photosynthesis, of knowledge of plant physiology is essential one. Okay. Now the next, that is the application of plant physiology. So there are various applications. So the first is that the basis of plant life, we can say, although we can say the importance of plant physiology in understanding basis of plant life. So when we say this, so the plant physiology contributes in understanding plant structures and the exact role in the plant metabolism. So it is of great concern in improving plant life. So the basic knowledge of plant process can help in increasing photosynthesis rate, conversion of solar energy for the food production process. So the basic knowledge of this plant should be there. So we can so it can help us to identify the plants. Okay. So the plant physiology is essential for this. So the next, that is a importance of plant physiology in agriculture. So many researchers are working on it. So researchers in plant physiology have been and are likely to contribute immensely in crop improvement. Increase in crop productions directly depends on metabolic machineries of the plant, the production of new varieties and the stems, we can say. So the physiology attributes the basic material of the genotypes. So the detailed knowledge of plant hormones, then we say then their synthesis, the mode of action has considerably contributed in checking water loss management, manipulating growth, then the development of certain crops, improving good quality of food materials, then growth regulators, which will help for the plants, for the flowering, for the leaf length, then the stem, for the fruits, for the roots one. Okay. To decrease the weeds also. Okay. Then various applications of hormones have been introduced. Then for the researchers are also working on the photoperiodisms, then vernalizations, then photosynthesis effect, C3, C4 plants. So there are various applications have been done in this area also. Again, we can say, according to the in agriculture, when we say stress physiology is one of the part, we can say for the stress contribution for the dry areas or heavy wind areas or less water conditions are there. Then in agriculture, the researchers or the scientists also working on the understanding the water relations of plant. relation of water with the plants. Okay, irrigation, how development should be there, taken. Then seed dormancy problems are there. Then immature fruit fall, and various chemicals can be used, or various hormones can be used to reduce this one. So there are immense applications are present in the agriculture one. Then the next, the importance of plant physiology in biotechnology. So it is one of the various advanced technology we can say. So this technique of the solution culture, that is a soilless culture, is there, which is known as a hydroponic, which is now new for India one. Okay, but it is very old technique which was found in Germany in 1861. Then next is the micro, just a hydroponic, which is this soilless culture, we can say only with the help of waters, all the minerals or the fertilizers, fertilizers we can nutrition whatever is needed, we can apply it in the water only. Okay, next is the micro propagations. In case of orchid, bananas, potatoes, or the flowering plants are there, ornamental plants are there. Okay, for this micro propagation plants can be done. Then synthetic seeds are developed in this technique by the plants physiology, works by tissue culture practices. So a somatic embryo is encapsulated by artificial endosperm and the artificial seed coat one. Next is the tissue culture and the organ culture is there. Then again recombinant DNA technology, transgenic plants are there for to reduce this pest disease. Various technology is being used in this, and it is the best and the advanced technology in biotechnology, we can say. The next is the importance of plant physiology in horticulture one. So horticulture, which helps for the production of ornamental flower plants or the fruits or the vegetables one. So in this also vegetative propagations can be done, but the proper knowledge we should have. Okay, early falling of fruits, the flowers, which type of hormone should be used. So use of growth regulators like ethylene in artificial ripening of fruits, gibberellins in increase in height of the plants, increase the size of the fruits and the leaves, increasing again we can say carbohydrate contents of fruits, then improved cell division and flowering by the side. So various this type of hormones we can use, growth regulators we can use too in this tissue culture also. And the next, that is the last part, that is the plant physiology, importance of plant physiology in forestry and pathology. So the plant physiology has provided we can say answer to develop the fastest growing trees by means of producing rapidly growing or the rapidly maturing and disease resistant seedlings. So basically when we say that forestry, so in this forestry the plants should be selected of this type that they should grow fastly. Okay, by improving the forest cover by fast growing plants species, vegetables cover will be increased, that reduces problems of pollution. So with this view, certain of we can say certain creations of the green belt can be formed, considering of plants with efficient absorption of pollution can be decreased, green belt can be formed, various forest new types we can form with the help of this, that shortly and the longly growing plant should be there. Okay, and it also helps with this plant physiology, it also helps in playing the great contribution in development of such defense reactions in plants, so that the plants will be self disease resistant. So thank you very much.